talk to me about Death Wish, man, because I got to tell you,
Yeah.
like, wow, what went into deciding Death Wish was going to be Joe's next movie? Do you know? And I know he's writing you a role. Is there anything you know about it?
Well, I'll tell you this. While we were shooting The Grey, Jules Daly, who's going to produce Death Wish with Joe, she produced The Grey, said, they're looking to get this for him to redo the story, and to use his Carnahan magic and kind of turn it into the next generation of Death Wish. And she said, and that's all I had heard. And then as I was doing the film, they kept looking at me saying, "What are you doing in so-and-so in January? And what are you doing?" And I don't know. They go, we might do Death Wish. And he's imagining it as a two-hander. It's not just Bronson. It's two brothers. And that's as much as I know, because he really hasn't told me very much. And he said, "Look, if say Crow was going to be the guy, I'd want you to be his brother. Are you interested in that?" I said, "Dude, yeah, I'd be interested in anything, whatever you want me to do." So that's as much as I know. And then last week it was basically greenlit, and his deal was done, and he went out and made the comment that he was writing the role for me. So I'm in, man.
Now,
it's I guess for me it's kind of getting to the top of Everest, brother. It's like, wow, so this guy saw something in me to hire me for The Grey, and now he's wants to write me a role in this, and I pinch myself. I'm so used to disappointment that I'm like, I'm always like kind of hunched over, going, all right, well, if you tell me it's not going to happen, that's okay too, So,
yeah. Well, I got to tell you, I read also that Joe was saying it's going to be more like the book, which I think is what Sidney Lumet and Jack Lemmon were trying to do with it at first, until the movie got changed to Charles Bronson. But yeah. But at first it was going to be Lumet and Lemmon, and it was going to be a story about vigilantism not being a good thing. It wasn't going to glorify it. Do you think that's the direction that this movie's going to go in more of?
I think it's closer to what you're talking about, and certainly not doing what the Charles Bronson movies did, which they were fun, and if you go back and watch them, they don't really hold up very well. But they were a product of their time. But I think he wants to do something far more interesting, which is what Lumet and had in mind for the film.
Now, do you know anything about if this film's also going to involve Liam Neeson? Is this like the new team of Liam and Joe?
It's a great question. I mean, gosh, I think Joe would be lucky. Certainly Martin Scorsese doesn't shy away from Leonardo DiCaprio. If you get in this business, especially if you find a formula that works, you tend to stick with it for as long as you can. And I know Liam loves Joe Carnahan. I mean, at one point he wanted to see if Joe was available to do Taken 2. I mean, he just loves working with Carnahan. So I wouldn't rule that out. I certainly wouldn't rule that out.